everyone, and welcome to DJ's Gaming. In today's episode of our Versus series, we are going to have the Kirko Ravenous. This is their main melee unit with 83 hit points, 6 armor. Well, wow, this guy actually has... I was not expecting 6 armor. He has his Rip Claw Gash and Massive Impact, dealing 15... that's strength. That's just pure hitting power. It's a melee, so it bypasses all shielding, and of course it can cause bleeding to biological or cyborg targets. He also has Devour. This is one of my favorite things to do. Attempt to eat the target unit with a strength 12 chance to kill it instantly and heal this unit for 15 hit points. The unit also gains the Spawn Larva ability. Only works on light biological or cyborg units. This unit only gains Spawn Larva if it devoured a non-reinforcement unit. So it has to be one of the ones that started in the fight. He has a high impact stagger with a melee, and of course this one only affects ground units. And of course, he has hyper armor. This unit ends its turn and goes into a defensive mode. It gains 2 armor and becomes 25% harder to hit and cannot be flanked. If this unit is staggered, the defense mode is of course cancelled. And there is an active operations scammer, which that one I don't care about. This unit is resistant to stagger. It is also resistant to burning or stunned. It is a juggernaut, large, and of course has swarm shield just like all the other Kirko units. It is a biological elite of heavy unit. It is, of course, Kirko on land. And he is going to go against the Oathbound Diviner. This is their Tier 3 support unit. Has the Entropic Storm with the Gift of Foresight. The Entropic Storm is a 1 hex radius area. Blasts a 1 hex area. It is a high impact and it ignores the line of sight penalties. So it also has extremely long range at 7. This guy, I would say, would be a support. It's a support unit because it has the Gift of Foresight and Curse of Inevitability, which ensures enemies will get the worst possible outcome in their defense. All enemy units in the target 1 hex radius gains Fatalism for 1 turn. And then the Gift of Foresight. All friendly units in the target hex radius gain a stack of Precognition, negating the next direct damage attack to hit them. It also gets Not Your Time. Heals the target friendly unit for 40 hit points. Alternatively, target friendly tier 1, 2, or 3 is resurrected with 50% of their hit points. The affected units gain Unwavering and Resurgence. Can only be used once per battle, but the ability to just bring back a unit. I mean, this guy is kind of your healer. This guy is your full-on healer unit. And then, of course, his defense mode, it becomes 25% harder to hit and cannot be flanked. Has stagger resistance, and this against status effects resistant to burning and stun. It's of course a large target, and it's the record keeper. All units in this stack except Seers gain 25% bonus experience. So just having the Diviner going out and doing small fights makes to where you can level up faster, which if you level up faster, you eventually get to Prime, where you get more hit points, you get the Prime rank, and you get better accuracy. It is a biological elite. It is floating, not flying, floating. So it should be able to be hit by my Kirko melee unit. It is a heavy unit, infantry unit, Oathbound, Seer. Because it is a heavy unit, it cannot be devoured. So that is one of its bonuses. And one of the things with the Oathbound is the Diviner is their tier 3. Well, it's their support. So let's go ahead and get this going. Ooh, and this time we're on a bridge. I particularly dislike bridge battles because it usually gives kind of an unfair advantage to one of the sides, but in this particular case it did not really give much of an unfair advantage to either side. He does not do a lot of damage. Huh, interesting. It does not do a lot of damage. And then I'm just going to move him all the way to right next to him, because I can. See, now it makes sure Overwatch will happen. Oh man, even using the special abilities causes Overwatch. That's fine. Now... And his Rip Claws does a ton of damage. Now, honestly, this is not exactly... Yeah, it's not exactly a fair fight because it is the... Yeah, it's the support unit versus the fighter unit. But the main tier 3 fighter unit can't really go against the Kirko's fighter unit. And that is one of the difficulties. Now, in the next episode, we will be getting the Tormented, which is the Kirko's tier 3 support unit, and we will have him fight against the Oathbounds unit. In fact, yeah, I got 3 more turns till that shows up, so we will be seeing that in the next episode. And then after that, Return of the Harbinger. We get the Kirko's strongest power unit. This guy is a tier 4 unit. And we will have him fighting against the Oathbounds Exemplar, which is their tier 4. This is their biggest guy. This guy is huge. And when I say huge, I mean this is a mech that towers above buildings. So it's going to be fun. I am excited to see that. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Have a wonderful day.